The 2023 Chevy Suburban. Hello and welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm back at Paul Miller Chevrolet in West Caldwell, New Jersey, and we're taking a close look at the 2023 Chevy Suburban Premier with 4-wheel drive. This is just one trim below the fully loaded High Country, but it does have some optional add-ons, so let's see if it's worth it. Starting at the front end, this thing looks intimidating. So the first option added to this Suburban is this black bow tie emblem. The cool thing about it is that it illuminates whenever the headlights are on. Now this grille is very bold and flashy. Above and below the emblem are two chrome strips, and the top one extends to the headlight housings. The rest of the grille has these rectangular chrome inserts divided into rows with these thin chrome bars, and somehow it manages to be flashy and subdued at the same time. The bumper has some creasing towards the corners to help channel air into the massive air intakes in the corner, and I mean massive. Like so massive, they have slots on the inside to support them. The Suburban has full LED reflector beam headlights, with the two outer bulbs operating as the low beam. The LED turn signal, which also doubles as the daytime running light, has the signature C shape found in several other Chevy models, and it's instantly recognizable from a distance. Down at the bottom, the bumper is flat black at the very bottom with a strip of chrome just above. There isn't any visible air intake down at the bottom, however, it's completely closed off. The hood opening extends all the way downward into the grille and has some rather muscular lines on it going back towards the windshield. Turning to the side, the presence this truck has because of its size is incredible. 226 inches long. That's nearly 19 feet long. Starting with the door, big Suburban badge in chrome. The mirror caps are finished in chrome and have LED indicators. The door handles also have chrome accents on the top, and the bottom edge of the window trim is chrome with the B-pillars finished in gloss black, and another strip of chrome at the top on the roof rails. Down below are matte black running boards, and again there's a slight bit of chrome on the edge. One sharp body line runs the length of the car from headlight to taillight. Taking a look at the wheels, this is a 22-inch blacked out multi-spoke wheel, and this wheel is a $3,300 option. And honestly, if I was buying this, I just might have to get them. It replaces a very basic looking 20-inch polished aluminum alloy wheel. But all these black accents all over the car really elevate its aesthetic. The tires this is running on are 275/50 Bridgestone Alenza AS02 all-season tires. The rear of the Suburban also has a commanding presence. A small decklit spoiler sits at the top with an integrated brake light. The bow tie sits in a long chrome strip just above where it says Suburban in huge lettering. Now the tail lights and brake lights are LED, but unfortunately the turn signal is incandescent, and at this car's price, it should definitely be LED. But one thing I am happy to see is that the Suburban has a unique taillight design in relation to its sister vehicle, the GMC Yukon. In prior generations, the Yukon and Suburban looked the exact same with little to no differentiation. So at least now you can actually tell them apart, which is good. And of course off to the right is the Premier badge. The lower portion of the bumper is flat black with a chrome strip on the top edge with reflectors on the sides, and in the middle is the cover for the tow hitch connection. And with this engine, you can tow up to 8,100 pounds. At the very bottom are nice looking quad chrome exhaust pipes. Opening up the power liftgate, as you could imagine, the space is enormous. Off to the right are the full-sized home outlet and the powered buttons to put down the second and third row seats. There's additional storage underneath. With all the seats up, there is 41.5 cubic feet of space. When you drop the third row using the buttons, you now have 93.8 cubic feet of space. And after dropping the second row, there is a massive 144.7 cubic feet of space. And those second row seats can also fold upward one more time. And a quick shout out to this video sponsor, CarCover.com. They're offering all my viewers 15% off everything on their site, including this heavy-duty 5-layer weatherproof cover for your specific make and model with my custom link down in the description. Using the link will automatically apply the discount. Taking a look under the hood here is a 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, putting out 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, and that's paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission. This also has Chevy's magnetic ride suspension that tracks bumps in the road and adjusts the shock absorbers in real time. Fuel economy ratings are combined 16 miles per gallon, that's 14 in the city, 18 on the highway, and the capacity of the fuel tank is 28 gallons. If you're enjoying this review, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more weekly reviews. Now, even though the Suburban isn't nearly as luxurious as its other sister vehicle, the Cadillac Escalade, it's often used as a limousine just like the Escalade. Whether it's for Uber Black or driving around executives and celebrities, that means it needs to be spacious and upscale enough to fit that purpose. On the dashboard, a stitched leatherette runs along the entire top section, a little wood accent sits underneath, and below that is a nicely padded stitched perforated leatherette. It continues all the way down around the transmission selector and air vents, and it's even at the base of the screen. And even more down on the edge of the center console, so there's a soft spot to rest your knee. On the door panel, more stitched leatherette lines the very top and the armrest with more of the wood grain trim. The two storage pockets in the door are quite large too. And down below are these silver Chevrolet door sill plates. The seats are upholstered in stitched perforated leather with white contrast piping on the sides. The front seats are heated and ventilated with 2 memory settings for the driver. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather and is both power tilting and telescoping, and the wheel is also heated. The buttons off to the left are for the adaptive cruise control and heat function, and the buttons to the right are for phone, audio, voice command, and the digital gauge display. So this is a 12.3-inch LCD screen that can show things like navigation, audio, tire pressure, trip computer, speedometer, and more. And above that is a head-up display with another speedometer, among other things. In the center is a 10.2-inch touchscreen with features like Amazon Alexa, the Google Play Store, Wi-Fi hotspot, XM radio and Bluetooth audio, and of course, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The Suburban Premier also has a very impressive camera system. You have your 360 camera, front-facing camera, backup camera. Each of the side mirrors have one pointing down, a top-down one in the rear for lining up the tow hitch. This is all part of the HD surround vision that's included in the premium package too on this Suburban. And my personal favorite is the digital rearview mirror camera. Off to the side here is the transmission selector, and as you see, they are buttons. The park and neutral are regular buttons, and reverse and drive have to be pulled upward to mitigate the chances of accidentally pressing the wrong button. The placement of it is a little odd, but I assume it's there because it's right next to where the old school column shifter was on the old one. I absolutely hated that thing, and I'm glad it's gone. The dual zone climate controls are large physical buttons and are very simple to use, and even has buttons for the rear. The connections down below are USB-C, USB-A, a 12 volt, and a wireless charger. Safety features include adaptive cruise control, enhanced automatic emergency braking, forward collision alert, lane keep assist, front pedestrian braking, blind spot warning, and parking sensors. This Suburban has the upgraded 10-speaker Bose sound system. Let's take a quick listen. They addressed a major issue from the prior Suburban and Escalade's Bose system, and that's the balance. The old systems had bass levels that were significantly overpowering, even with the equalizer set at 0. It sounds nice and balanced now, nothing is getting drowned out, and this thing can go loud. There is a ton of storage space in the Suburban. Inside the center console is very wide and deep. And guess what? There's even more than that. There's a secret compartment underneath that moves the console back, and then a drawer slides out, revealing even more space. On the dash, there's a little sliding door that opens, and the space inside goes quite deep. I can stick my whole hand in there. There's another pocket down on the right side, and the glove box is huge. Up above is a massive panoramic moonroof that is also part of the premium package too. Stepping into the back seat, you have a nice grab handle to pull yourself up there because it is indeed up there. On the floor is another Chevy sill plate. The second row is going to have 2 captain's chairs with armrests. These seats have lots of room, 42 inches of legroom with pockets on each of the seats in front. Down in the middle is the control center for the rear climate. the second row heated seats, and 2 USB-C ports plus a home power outlet. The second row air vents are located up in the ceiling, and the door panels have the same materials as the one up front. So now back in the third row, I have the second row seat all the way back and still have room to spare at 6 feet tall. Each side gets a USB-C and a cup holder and a button to drop the second row so you can get in and out. Third row passengers also get their own air vents as well. MSRP of this 2023 Chevy Suburban Premier 4-wheel drive with all its options is $85,135. Big thank you to Paul Miller Chevrolet for letting me come out today to show you guys the Suburban. It's located on Bloomfield Avenue in West Caldwell, so stop by if you're in North Jersey or the New York City metro area. Let me know your thoughts on the Suburban down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend and subscribe because it'll really help the channel grow, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Also, let me know what vehicles you want to see featured on the channel next. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.